Hi everyone, my name is Sascha and today we're going to be reading a book called Elmore, written by Holly Hobby. A great thank you to Penguin Random House for publishing this amazing book. Let's get started. Elmore lived by himself in an ancient maple tree. He loved it there. Every few days, he would climb down the huge tree trunk to graze on his favorite leaves and twigs. Elmore was solitary. He lived alone. And you would think that he'd be used to that by now, but he often felt lonely. He'd always had trouble making friends, but the L in Elmore's name stood for love. He put up a sign. You see in the sign it says, "Friends Wanted." He was discouraged by what he overheard. He's too prickly. It's hard to be around him. If you got too close, you might get needled, nettled, prickled. Elmore didn't mean it, it just happened. So, what animal do you think Elmore is? Exactly. Elmore is a porcupine. And I feel lots of empathy for Elmore. He doesn't mean it that his quills are sharp. He just wants people to be with, and he wants friends. He spent a rainy day holed up in the ancient tree, thinking about what to do. The next day, his old uncle came shuffling along. "Good morning, Elmore. Is something wrong?" Elmore answered, "I wish I didn't have all these quills." "But you are a porcupine," his uncle stated. "You wouldn't be a porcupine without quills. Your quills are beautiful. Treasure them." As Elmore looked at the many quills scattered about his cozy dwelling, he had an idea. What do you think Elmore's going to do? Let's read to find out. Elmore tied up each small cluster of quills with a bit of string. It's an interesting thing to do. He posted another sign. Elmore quill pens, 100% real porcupine quills, free. Everyone could enjoy a quill pen, especially if it was made from 100% real porcupine quills, and free too. By the time the last quill pens were gone, Elmore was tuckered out, but most of all, he was happy. In the days that followed, he received all kinds of notes. It was exciting. Some of the notes read, "We love our quill pens. And this is a picture of us. Let's be pen pals." One bright morning, after the quill event, there was a big sign tacked to the trunk of Elmore's tree. "You are a beautiful porcupine. Our woods are lucky to have you, your friends." The end. What an amazing story, right? I sure know I enjoyed it. So now let me ask you a question. How do you think Elmore's feelings changed throughout the story? Right. At first, Elmore was lonely, but then he had friends and his friends appreciated him and loved him. So Elmore felt happy and loved. So, how do you think Elmore was able to solve his problem? That's right. He was creative and he used his extra quills to make pens for his friends. So the moral of the story is that you should always be creative, there's always a solution to every problem, and you should always appreciate everyone for who they are. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Words For. Once again, my name is Sascha. Have a great day.